Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Before the Bell, where every trading day we get on here before market open, touch on how the pre-markets are moving. I give my picks of what I'm going to be trading throughout the day. I'm not a financial advisor, so anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but it's what I'm going to be trading on throughout the day. I hope you follow along with me. Check my numbers, see if it's something you want to learn. I'm not selling a course. All the information I have for you is right here in these videos. All you got to do is take the time to follow along and learn. With that being said, I hope you had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. I know I did. We went down to the lake, spent a couple of days, did some fishing, did some swimming, rode the jet skis. It was a great time. So, either way, we talked a little bit about our crypto trades over the weekend yesterday. I did a video. Our crypto blew up over the weekend. We did amazing. We bought in on Saturday. We bought Solana, Ethereum, and Cardano. I sold out of my Solana yesterday. Made a good little profit on that. I think up 11.6%. So that was fantastic. And went ahead and sold about half my position in Ethereum and Cardano, which was up amazing. I think up 8.1% on Ethereum where I sold at yesterday, and up over 13% on Cardano. However, they continue to run. I'm still holding the remainder of the Ethereum. It ran all the way up over 2,000. We originally sold yesterday at 1,900, which was still a great gain for us, so I'm not complaining about that. And I liquidated the rest of my Cardano this morning at 66 cents, which was just incredible. I thought 13% was incredible, but up over 37% today, so that's absolutely amazing. That's too much up for me not to go ahead and take my profits out on that. So, very happy with that. Let's get into the stock market and talk about what we're expecting for today. So, crypto is still up. Crypto's been up all weekend. And I touched on my video yesterday that the crypto markets, and especially the NASDAQ, seem to be more and more correlated all the time, and that's because of more and more institutional money going into crypto. So normally when I see crypto going up over the weekend, I think of the stock market going up on Monday. So, of course, this is Tuesday. We didn't have trading yesterday. However, the other markets around the world did, most of which was actually up yesterday, which is another good sign. Now, I will say that the SPY is down over 0.5% in the pre-market at the time of this video. So, it's actually looking like the stock market could open a little red. And we did have a good week last week, so a pullback would not surprise me. However, with the other markets being up during their trading yesterday, and a lot of the pre-market is looking green. The major index might be red, but the market itself, a lot of my watch list and some other stocks I've been looking at today is green. Of course, petroleum is up, so we need to talk about that. Up over $118 a barrel today. So I wanted to check out the oil stocks. Quite frankly, they've all run too much for me to want to play with them today. I do think that they've got a lot of run. If you're looking at getting into oil stocks, there's no doubt there is potential there. The stocks I wanted to bring to you today and talk a little bit about had to do with us going into summer and a little bit about some other things going on out there in the world. Of course, I read an article that China is going to be lifting their lockdown starting tomorrow, and this could be big news for a lot of industries. So with that in mind, I wanted to push right into the picks I've got for you today, and we're going to start that off actually with Disney. we're going into summer, people, and Disney's still the #1 park in the world. And we had a good little run up the end of last week, and it pushed us up above a Fibonacci line, which was sitting at $109. So if Disney can hold that $109 at open, then we could be seeing a pretty good push up from there. So if we hold above that 109, I'm going to be looking at taking a position there. If it was to drop, then I may reconsider that position, or I may just hold and average down with the next injection of my money for that second position and average down on it. But I think that it's got a good chance to pop, so I'm going to be looking at that this morning. The next one I want to talk about is Apple, which we've already made a ton of money with last week. But we pushed up to that Fibonacci line, so we know we're trading in that Fibonacci range between like $43.75 up to $148, $49. Actually $149, $150. We shoot these straight through. But if Apple was to have a breakout right at open and push itself above that Fibonacci line, then we might look at a position somewhere in the $151 range and ride it up. If we reject off of that line and break back down toward the $143.75 range and got back down on the lower end of that range, then we know we could possibly trade that band. I like giving you stocks like Apple because it's a pretty safe bet, especially at these prices. Get you a lot of money made there without a whole lot of risk. Now, the third stock I'm going to talk about today has to do with our rising gas prices, and that's because it's an EV stock. The EV sector's hot. Of course, with gas prices going up, how could it not be? And I want to talk about EVGO. And the reason I want to talk about that is that's actually down in the pre-market. No real news that I can find that it's down, but it's down over 1% at the time of this video, even though its competitors, Volta, ChargePoint, they're up in the pre-market. So I want to take a position in EVGO right now. That way I believe it's got at least 2 to 4% just to kind of catch up to the other stocks in its sector. So especially if the EV market as a whole tends to do well today, other charging station places do well today, then EVGO could really pop off and make us some good money. So it also brings you a little cheaper point stock, under $10. Anyone can afford to get into that one. So please take a look. I beg you, if you're not already in the stock market, get yourself in. Go down below, download the link, get your Webull account set up. Get on there, set up a watch list, start paper trading, start getting your confidence up, follow along, do the numbers with me every day, learn the process. That way you can start making money wherever you're at in the world, whether you're sitting at home, whether you're on vacation. It just allows you the freedoms that you don't have from a 9-to-5 job. And that's what I'm here to try to bring you. So I hope y'all have a great day. Be sure and join us later on. I'm helping a friend this morning, so this video's a little bit earlier than I normally release it. But be sure and come back and catch us later on. Like the channel, subscribe, follow along, and remember, we don't trade with our emotions, we trade by the numbers.